Right then, the terrified woman falls flat on her back, because there is a strong chance someone is hiding inside that wall. And then, a mocking laugh echoes from inside the wall, as if someone is deliberately taunting her. But Elsa immediately realizes something is definitely off about this hotel, so she opens the door, hoping to find hotel staff for help. But then, the entire hallway suddenly loses power, and instantly, the whole floor is plunged into complete darkness. Elsa freezes in place, too terrified to move, because she can clearly feel someone breathing right behind her, so she suddenly spins around, but there is absolutely nothing there. Terrified, Elsa scrambles back into her room and deadbolts the door. Then she even grabs a ladder and wedges it hard against the door. Next, she fixes her eyes on the wall vent once more. In her hand, the lighter flicks on again and again. She quietly starts figuring, this is probably just some peeping creep at most. The vent is so narrow, there is simply no way he could ever squeeze through. Once daylight comes, she will just check out and leave. So Elsa decides to try and get some sleep for now. But later in the dead of night, the door lock starts spinning wildly. Then, an intruder stares at Elsa as she lies on the bed. Drool drips uncontrollably from his mouth. Suddenly, Elsa snaps awake. She immediately senses another presence in the room. But after scanning around, she finds nothing. So she slowly shifts her gaze toward the space under the bed. Slowly, she leans her head down to check. But it is completely empty under there. Elsa just breathes a sigh of relief. Yet she has no clue that the intruder is already pressed right behind her back. Right after, a strange, sickly odor suddenly floods her mouth and nose. She instantly identifies it as a knockout drug, but sensing danger is already hardwired into Elsa's instincts. She seizes that split second her attacker lets his guard down and kicks forward with all her strength, and somehow, she easily knocks the mysterious stranger out cold. But the very next second, violent pounding erupts from every side of the room. Turns out, there are way more enemies than just one. Sure enough, the vent cover gets smashed off, and right after, another intruder drops down through the narrow opening. This one quickly shoves the refrigerator aside. Then, a third figure crawls out from a hole behind it. It is clear these people came well prepared. Elsa wants to call the police right away, but the effects of the drug begin to surge through her, and eventually, she collapses. Seeing Elsa unconscious, the intruders all let out a sigh of relief. Then they open the door and let their accomplices outside enter. They gather around, ready to carry Elsa off, but just as they reach for her, the other intruders around her all freeze in total shock. They never imagined Elsa would use a high-voltage shock to force herself awake, but instead of bolting for the door, she dives straight into the closet. The intruders quickly surround it and yank the door open, but Elsa simply cowers in the corner, looking terrified. A few of the intruders grin smugly. However, none of them know. Elsa's real identity is a bounty hunter. She was only pretending to be the prey to lure this whole group out, and now, every single one of these intruders is about to regret everything.